I think he just forgot. He was getting off for the night a moment ago. I'll just help him out, escort him out of the room. So, if you can go anywhere in this game and crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and have an inundation of the women, where would you go? No, I mean like first. I take you, is what I'm saying. Anybody know anything about any launch codes? Do you want to vote him out? Just type in the chat healer or not healer, and then vote kick. This way everybody else knows why you initiated the kick. So they don't say no. You know what I mean? And then get me in. No, get me the fuck in there. I'll fucking heal it. Shit. What do you think? I'm telling you to kick him out? Just so you can get some... No, I'm gonna come in. You got lead or no? Alright. As the vote goes through, make sure you type in there, I have someone. Make sure you tell him that. Let him give you a lead. You can? Why? Oh, get me in here.
A sword of...
Yep. See, pass lead. That's the fastest way to say it. Pass lead. And then after that, you can say, I got someone. But make sure you post pass lead first. So they'll start reading and stop whatever they're doing. I hope they give you lead. Invite me, and I will do things to your enemies. And not the power numbers. Yeah, you would go to guild chat. I would be at the bottom of your friends list anyway. Yeah, going through the guild, worst nightmare, and I'm also at the bottom of that list, but that list is not that long. There you go, I do that too, yeah. So there is a tank, right? I don't need the tank, I just need to heal. Okay. Alright. So it's on vet or normal? Oh, you can't get in on vet, right? Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, this one, I don't think you have access to it yet. It's 300 or higher, I think, CP. What CP are you? Oh. Oh. You don't have any CPs yet? Oh shit. You guys didn't even clear the first floor? Holy shit, you're young. I'll have to look around for a couple of diapers or something. I've got a bib with Mickey Mouse on the front of it if you want it. Practicing my Scotch accent. This looks like Scotland. You know, I'm in the dungeon, but I don't see you guys anywhere. Oh, this is open now. No, I got it. I got you. Backtrack. The gate sometimes looks like it's closed when it's not. I'm gonna be the star of my own sitcom. What's going on here? Ow. That's not good. No, it's not. It's not. I was just doing something. I'm sure. You should just be here on the other side of the boss and taunt him. He shouldn't be all around me like that. Chase that door behind me. Back. Yeah, I'm gonna release it from there. Funny thing is, this is the only boss in the I've ever. Yeah, the only reason why is because when he tramples you and runs you over, it's not just the initial hit. There's like a series of heavy hits that come with the trample. He's the only one. I stopped healing you just so you know. No, I just wanted to kill the boss as fast as I can. Only him, I won't do that with the others. He's just a little bit of a time. A very little bit. I heal several ways. When heavy attacks heal, I put something on the floor that'll heal you. And myself with some melee shit. Just like a bunch of different things. So if I'm doing like light attack and light attack and light attack, everybody in the group is just gonna stay there. As soon as I stop doing it, I'm gonna break that trend, and I'm not doing the light attack. I'm not doing that heal. Warden. No, the Warden has an ability that makes the light and heavy attacks heal the lowest health character.
You are not the skulking rats.
Templar and Warden are both good. Warden is good if you're smarter and craftier. It's better. It's harder because there's a delay in the heal super. You know what I'm saying? And this delay is really good. Gotta keep him still, by the way. It's gonna be wiped if we don't pop this. Okay. Thank you for letting me try your house.
Take up my prey, Bloodkid. Your sacrifice is in vain. Feel your pulse quicken and stop. Perhaps you should try a straw. Swine that bleed themselves. You're only fit for slaughter. Do you hear the doom drum growing louder in your ears? How did the intruder get past Trozakar?
There are many holes through which a rat can scurry here.
Block that. Heavy attacks, yeah. That guy in particular is so hard. Well, this one right here will heal over time and then do a big heal. Boom. But anytime you want, you can pop it over and do a big heal. So it's like a better version of healing spells. That's one thing right there to place on the ground. That's very, very cool. I like it a lot. It's one of my favorite spells. Resto Staff. Yeah. Healing spells used to be bread and butter. You used to be able to spam it, and that's all you ever needed to do. Now it does the staff. But it doesn't mean it's good. it lasts longer, so it's less fun. But your best combination have to bring 2 spells. With Whittle is probably Healing Springs or there's a couple other things that can choose that stack, like there's one of those staff in the air and it attaches like a strand to like a couple of people. No, it's a restoration staff ability. You raise the staff in the air, attaches like this tether for a second, and gives them a very long heal over time. You can choose 2 different morphs, both of them good. That's another heal over time that you don't have to recast. But you always have to push that twice. A lot of times, because it'll only do 3 out of the 4 movements the first time. And the second time you cast it, it will always cast it on the left out 4th member. It will always switch to that person that doesn't have it. Just so you know. So you always do that twice when you're.
I've had enough of wading through you leeches. They are coming. The dragon lies beneath that temple. I can smell its blood on the air. Push through.
That's far enough, old fat.
Out of my way, please. I have more pressing concerns than ending your life.
You took the words out of me, Sazda's mouth.
I've skinned many a dragon, but Cat will not be troubled.
Trick the camera is only use it in bursts. Yeah, you learn. Take it down a little bit, let it go, let it fill up. Take it down a little bit, let it go, let it fill up. You just turn it on and off, and you never lose stamina ever.
Or are you going to fight us all?
This one won't have to.
You possess that guy! On this one, you gotta move the blocks of the spout. You're gonna get the block. That's on your right. Your left. No, you're not gonna do nothing with the tank. Put the brush a little bit closer to this. You know, just like a little bit. Put it back to the staircase. Ah, fuck. Alright. Down. Once they're covered, he goes out of immediately. Man, fuck that gargoyle. Wombat's talking in the chat the whole time. Wangbat? Great. What a dick. Am I right? I'm right? What a dick. It's supposed to be ultimate. This is the way we're supposed to go. Where's this guy? Oh, that's too far away. Fuck that. No. Release the ghosts from immunity by clicking the synergy and then popping the red ball with the heavy attack. But you gotta also aim it in their direction. Pop it in their direction, facing towards the arm. The red bubble is on it. Give me more presence. He's after random.
Swordsman, Grunwolf, but not the better one.
Damn you, Reynolds! We can end it all!
You should probably quit.
Whatever you become through this madness, it will
but
not
enjoy.
be Emperor.
Then do it, Reynolds. I'd rather die with blade in hand and go back to that honorless life of yours.
You hesitated. Oh, that.
I didn't need your help.
We have no more time for this. His allies are here.
You're owed that much.
Worry about only the one that has the okay? Only the left. You can also bring that guy over to him. So, bring him around. He'll be taken back over and run grab. make it. Alright, that's just me. This fight is very like in that respect. It's really fucking difficult. Really difficult.
No more distractions. Our moment draws near.
Look. It's not possible for me to do 100% of this fight with everyone here and not doing anything that you have to do in the fight. It's like really hard to do that. These other people are not in the chat. So they don't know what they have to do. They have no idea what they're supposed to do. Everybody's supposed to keep running to the castle. Everyone keeps going to Nisada. You don't have to taunt her. You just have to taunt the guy with the sword. But she moves, you move with her. She turns into a circle, and her circle moves across the floor and shoots red shit out of it while it moves. It's blatantly obvious where she goes. Be there when she fucking reappears. As soon as she melts into the ground, follow her. Just keep taunting that. Just keep taunting Beowulf to make sure he doesn't kill us one hit. And then if only you do what I'm telling you, I'll beat this fight. We don't even need these guys to do it. That's exactly how you do it. And we will win, I guarantee it. Alright, for most part.
Very with him. Be honored.
They share health, you know what I'm saying? So you don't really have to do one or the other. You gotta be rough roll with this god damage. It's a lot of shit. You have to do a thing, I can't see it. Over her. She slipped out. You know what I mean? You see my healing section from the gap. I'm sure you use it. That's very well. Here she is. It should require simple effort, being that this is one of the two newest dungeons to come out in the game.
Is Grunwolf? No. The fool's gone for the dragon. You've got to stop it.
No, you had no idea. I didn't even warn you about nothing. I just thought maybe I would be able to do it on the fly. I was the, you know, Luke Skywalker syndrome, I call it. Don't get cocky, kid. I heard the Skywalker scenario. Alright, this thing's a little rough. Just the two big guys with swords and shit. But I gotta pop that thing to kill those things really fast. Running. You start the fight. Now I will pop this thing. First. Oh, have you ever been here before?
The Empire will be made whole.
Alright, check this out. Make sure you can hear the game volume.
You are an ant trying to
You can hear the game volume. What the dragon says is fucking hilarious. Not yet. This is one part that's going to come right before the final boss. And I want to know your opinion of the choice of words that the scripters wrote that made this giant dragon say. So fucking hilarious. It's like so bad, it's like literally like these legendary things. You know, through a pantheism. This is maximum performance, like beyond what see that guy sucking on his neck, right? Look. Alright, let's go. Oh, not yet. Get the big guy. And then run around and smoke some rocks. Yeah, something black. Trying to guess where you're gonna run. Really?
Bloated tick, you've drunk to bursting.
Right, it's
Quench this fire.
When in all of history where the dragon ever used that combination. Like the worst. I know. Here, it's just ridiculous. And yet there's another one too that's hilarious too. Afterwards. You know what? After you've done this a bunch of times and you've heard him say it a couple of times, you'll see what I'm talking about. Here we go. I got no can't do anything.
Get that trash out of my way.
There's no from my wrath.
Another big guy is coming down. And this next one, I got you. This next big guy is stronger than him. So be very careful. It's coming out soon. He's like even bigger than this one. But he has less health, but he hits harder. It's really good. I don't even see him. Right? Did he already come out and die?
Roll die!
You didn't see a guy taller than this guy?
Endure.
I failed you, old friend. You deserved a better death.
I don't know, maybe.
No kind words from me, Reynald.
Still your tongue, worm. Your death is the one good thing to come of this.
Oh, so great.
Knowing the war for freedom only brought you ruin.
Void take you.
My suffering ends here. Yours will linger long after.
There's no kind words for me, Reynard. Oh, that's so great. It's so weird. I don't know how they come up with this script, dude. I don't know where they come up with that shit. That could not be the first take on what they thought should be said. Just link what you got in chat. Usually people will see it and say they need it. I'm not I don't know. I'm not. It's a good it's a good set. It is good, but you know, stacking dots is not what it used to be. I don't think that's the staff he wants, though. Why would you want that one? That's a stamina staff. You want to get to 50 quickly? Queue into another normal. Random normal. Yeah, do you have experience scroll potion? Like, he'll get you if you don't have. The scroll or potion. Scrolls you get from your daily rewards sometimes. They're yellow. They'll be in your slottable section, slottable. And then there's potions, also in the slottable. They're called ambrosia. Oh my god, that weed burnt my nose. Oh, it burnt so bad. I have this this Tangy. It's called Tangy something, and it's like a vape, but it's the type of weed that tastes like pine trees. I don't know if you know about that. Yeah. Yeah, pine tree weed. It's called pinene thing in it that makes it taste like that. And they all have, all the terpenes are the things that have the medical benefits. If you take THC and you create a cart that has 92% THC in it, let's say for example, right? You no longer have any terpenes in it. Terpenes. It doesn't make it bad for you, but you're not getting what all the scientists and doctors and shit that are saying is good for you about marijuana. You're not getting it. So what you really need is something that only has like 40, 50, 60% THC, because it'll have terpenes in it, and all the terpenes are categorized for what they help with. Some of them help with depression, some of them are appetite enhancers, some of them are appetite suppressors, some of them are anti-inflammatory, Some of them are to help you sleep. Some of them are to keep you awake. There's like all these different things that they help with. Some help you with your vision. Some help you with your hearing. There's like it's crazy what they teach you when you go to the medical place. Like, you don't learn shit from your drug dealer. That motherfucker just shows up like, it is what it is. And then you go to this place and they're like, here's the education of it. And they give you pamphlets and there's like fucking charts and you know what I mean? Everything you get has like the written percentages on everything. No, you can't. But you find out that there's a lot more to it than you think. But for me, I think Pinin is the one for me. Particularly for me. And I've always had a particularly fondness of it too, in its weed form. I always thought it was always the best form of weed too. So, problem is, there's never anything. They're always out, and they don't let you buy a lot at once. They let you buy like one or two of each, because the whole state is having like a shortage, really bad shortage. Queue into a normal random dungeon. But if you don't have a potion, you should let me go get you one first. Let me see. Let me find out. And you know my name is Simon. More references for you. Alright, let's see here. Where are you? Psychic conversion. If you really are a psychic, tell me where you are. It doesn't look like I have it. Hurry up and buy! Hurry up and buy! I feel sorry for your mother. Would you say about my mama? I wouldn't blame you if you wanted to go repair while I do this. Travel to me.
Speak.
Why is this coming up as not being found?
Greetings.
There we go.
Hello there.
It's more reasonable. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. I bought 4 for 10,000 gold. That's only 2 hours though. Just if you go AFK, log out. You don't kill the timer. Alright, I'll give it to you when we port into the dungeon. Queue us up for a normal random after you repair at the guy. If you want to know where it is, go to my character. I'm over here jumping down the road. Go to me on the map. That is the skin you
As
get
you
from
may have
being
encountered, all
veteran
throughout Valenwood live the
Sunspire.
Spinners, the most
12-man
faithful
trial.
devotees of Ifrit, our most important god.
Yeah, that's something I won't be able to do for you, unfortunately. You'll outgrow this guild, and this guild will become the place that you help other people. And you'll get shit done, but you'll get shit done out there. This is not the place to get the 12-mans done. However, this is the place for the 4-mans. And there's a lot you can get from 4-man shit that is just as impressive as what you just saw. But you know what? Between me and you, I really don't want you to think that I'm some guy that likes to fucking act like I'm talking shit. And I'll do the shit myself. So look, take a look at this. Oh, okay. Yeah. I do. Oh no, his character for sure, yeah. Absolutely, that's why I don't wear it. It doesn't look that good. I got this one too. These are my two best. That one and this one are the best ones I have. Hey Beast Mode, how you doing? You want to come do a couple of random normals and punch on some monsters? Or are you busy? We don't necessarily... Okay, does that sound like something you want to do, or did you have something else? Don't let me interrupt your flow of you getting back into the game. You know, you can hang out and not be in the group with us. That's not a problem. You having gold problems, man? Okay. You're talking about real gold, not... Right, I got you. Yeah. Beast Mode. He's in the guild roster. Go to social, go to guilds, click Worst Nightmare, go to roster. You're not online, Beast Mode? You're hiding? Okay, you got stalkers or some shit? Oh, okay. Oh, he's not in the game yet. I see.
This one.
Well, hurry up. Beast Mode only has an hour. I think sometimes people get on when they know I'm on, you know. And if I like accidentally have my thing set to be off, nobody hops on the game.
Oh, poor baby.
Garwin wants to run Imperial City Prison. Well, what I wanted to do was get 47 to 50, and I would have to go to my crafter anyway to make him gear. So it would make more sense for us to just real quick. It'll be quick. He's level 47. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, go ahead and invite him. But if Garmin wants to do Imperial City Prison on normal, we can do that, and that'll be a skill point for him too. You guys have access to the DLC content, Imperial City? I think everybody gets that for free. Yeah, everybody gets it for free. Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, he means vet. He's gotta mean vet. Okay. Alright, that's right. No. it's first come, first serve. 40. Alright, go ahead and queue us into a random normal. And when we enter the dungeon, pop the potion. Oh, the potion that I never gave you. Pop it. I'll reload UI. I wish you could just take a pill instead of eating food. Just shut off the acid pumps in the stomach. This shit bothers the shit out of me. I don't want to eat right now. Just leave me alone. Yeah, the fourth person is the hardest. Invite Garwin to the group. Just invite him, it'll do it automatically. You can do it, yeah. If he's in the chat, you can do it from chat too. Now you'll have to queue us specifically into normal prison, I believe he said. Yeah, but now we have multi-purpose. 2 birds, 1 stone. And the 3 people in the group are going to get the proper level gear, so I think that's acceptable trade-off for Garwin. Go ahead and queue into this prison on normal. It's closer to the bottom. It's Imperial City Prison. Yeah. I was telling 40 that that's something that you guys are going to be doing without this guild. Just because I can't do that. It goes against my rule in the guild. No, not when I'm going to work. I go to work now. I wasn't working before. You know what I'm saying? Having to leave the game to go to work ruins all of that previous stuff. I'm running the guild the same way I did it, but going to work is ruining events and recruiting and stuff like that. Yeah. I'll explain it all later why it's the way it is. But this guild is not going to do that. All it's going to do is just make people mean to each other, and then people are going to fucking get pissed, and then I'm going to fucking beat people up, and then other people are going to agree but not like the way I beat the person up, and then like people will like it. You know, it's bullshit. The whole thing's bullshit. I'm not even interested. The #1 rule in this guild is no one's allowed to mean to anybody. You cannot have 12-man veteran trial groups and have people not be mean to people. It's impossible. So that's something you guys gotta go do by yourselves with another guild. You got 5 guild slots. You can have 3 traders, 1 trial, and 1 social. And that seems like plenty, you know what I mean? But you'll find, trust me, getting Kayla's, man. Kayla's guild it's something else. They're the ones that helped me get Dromafra and Sunspire. I got it on my first try, both of them. And they just told me what to do, and I did it. Easy. You know? I mean, I had some practice in in obviously more of Warcosh, but I didn't do Sunspire on that before I did it, that skin. Oh yeah, I have to give it to you. Alright, don't pull. Thank you guys for not pulling. It's very nice of you. Wow. And Garwin too. That's Garwin's wife, by the way. That's not the actual Garwin. Will the real Garwin please stand up? Wait, there's the ambrosia. Here comes an ambrosia of a lovely lady. Go ahead and just go and use it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I want you to tank the boss over here where I am right now. Come to me. Yes. Take this boss, but tank him here.
Lord Warden, aid me!
Fucking dead. This one's having a nightmare. Good job.
The Flash Sculptor is your next target. Go. His laboratory is just.
His laboratory is full of rats.
That's what I imagined. No, just the bigger ones. You hit everything with a spell by trying to cluster, but usually you yank. Like, you taunt the big fucker, and then you yank the little fuckers that aren't coming to you. You shouldn't have to taunt everything if you're the one that initiates the fight. Being a good tank is also about being the aggressive one of you. If you're with people that like to run really fast, you gotta be the first one to attack. So the faster people like to go, the faster the tank has to be to compensate. The tank always has to play like, I'll be first, I'll be first, I'll be first. Sure. Take your time. Alright. We should get Garwin's wife into the chat though. So she's not left out. Maybe I would invite her to the chat. Yeah, I mean, it's a fucking sausage fest up in here. Say hello to my tomato friend. That's the Mexican Scarface.
Hello.
Hey, you're Garvin's wife. How you doing?
Alright.
Welcome, welcome.
I don't remember the point though.
I remember your voice. I remember you. I met you like a week ago, I think. Maybe about a week ago. I talked to you in the chat. Yeah. Okay, so you're playing on this account at the moment, trying to get the Legion set, right?
Right.
Nice. Yeah, we'll wait for her. Yeah, we have one person in the group that won't get the proper level, but you still at least have 3 chances. What we're doing is we're just trying to get Garwin to, not Garwin, sorry, 40
Yeah.
to level 50. Man, this is a lot of level. of this game. Normally you take these little green pustule bubbles and throw it at the zombies. Stop them from sacrificing themselves and turning into like a giant sesame. 40, you're the one that has that sword, right? Oh, Cully Culkin's blade? I call him Cully Culkin's blade. Because that's why the joke is supposed to be you're never home alone with that set. Because the sword is always there, and the name of the set is Macaulay. It sounds almost like Macaulay Culkin, it's all called Macaulay Culkin. And then also,
Sentry is all that remains between us and the Warden.
okay. Alright. Alright, guys. Where are you? Are you there? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Everybody run into the poison, into the center of the water at the same time. Go. Into the center. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. That's loyalty right there, alright? I feel like that speech needs to be done that James Earl Jones did in Conan, where he was like, "That is power, boy." I just wanted to see if you guys would blindly do it. I know that you all are awesome because you did that. Not in real life, but you know, you have like infinite lives in the game. What's one soul gem, right? That works. That was good. No, it's usually there's always one person in the game. Only one forward or something. That's good. And yeah, hold on 1 second. 1 second. 13. Alright, no. Actually, because you all did it, without questioning it, you all get 10,000 gold. After this dungeon, you get 10,000 gold. It was a secret challenge test game show thing.
Eviscerate them.
Now I need your permission to release
there
the
video. There is no escape from this place.
I'm gonna fucking die! Damn it. I almost had it. All I had to have on right now, my hot bar is my stamina potion, and you're getting down. Please don't die, I don't want to reset, please. Come on, get the fuck up. Equinox.
They mean to escape. Slay them.
From like 70%. Getting no platforms for like 60% of the fight. Good old days. He's still a little rough. You ever go see him recently? If you ever go see him recently, he's a little harder than him. Yeah. To solo him, it's a little harder, a little bit. It's more dangerous, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's more questionable if you can pull it off or not than it used to be. They did something to the dungeons that made them more difficult a while back. It evened things out, but it also made some of the dungeons hard. But if you have 4 people in there and they're all like weird inside, it's just gonna drop.
The
But when you're
intruders are
alone,
coming,
it's different.
Lord
Trust me.
Warden.
You feel the impact when you're by yourself. Watch out, don't bring yourself. Come on, Beast Mode, he wants to feed us to the abomination. Yeah. I'll follow you in. Make sure you take some spices with you in a backpack so you can season it up. You should be able to get in via a portal. See the portal? Here's where we make our stand. Back up out of the surface. Right? It's something I just thought of doing. I never thought of doing that. I was like, okay, I always run ahead, and everybody's always left behind, and nobody follows me. Yeah, why not boomerang it? Run ahead, grab them all, and turn around and fucking blast your way back. And then by the time they start getting pounded on, you're already back to kill. It's nice and stop. I like it. Now you gotta do it. Let's do that. Tank. You don't need this guy. I don't even know. Second. Matter of fact, from this point on, the dungeon can't go back to stack. There's just no more up that, except gates, and the full switches and shit. You can just get in my Ferrari and we go. You don't gotta know nothing. You don't need that one. No, no, it's not. The middle's safe. Yeah, that's good. That's good to me. Alright, that didn't look good. Face now, run! Alright, leave him where he is. Alright, wipe it. Fight. Wipe it. Oh. Good job. Oh, what I meant was we're gonna make him wipe.
In my experience, flesh atronachs are tools of the dim-witted. Get moving. The way out is ahead. Let's see how
So Darwin, how you been doing?
I've been good. He's been doing good stuff. Can't complain.
That's all I can ask for. Exactly.
Yep.
Mama. Yeah. See this spell, Broadcast, this 20 spell? This spell is much like the Company of Deathsabra, right? In the sense that every 3 seconds, everything freezes. No, I'm only kidding. Yeah, I don't know. That's a pretty harsh burn for a broken ass game. Alright, let's do this. It's not that bad, you know? It's pretty stable. Yeah, I invite the Wrath of Murphy. So, you'd be surprised if they'll get through some. Hold on the switch. Alright guys, wait till everybody's in and we get locked out. There's no way in for this one. Here's what you're gonna do. Listen, we're gonna kill the Necromancer on the right first, but you're gonna taunt all of them and you're gonna bring them all to the Templar who doesn't move. The rest of them are melee. Right, the Templar you don't have to taunt. The one team like left in the middle. Exactly how you do it. I haven't been finding him in the chest.
Your final obstacle. You'll find him ahead.
Alright, this also, don't pull boss until everybody's in. Alright, and for the chest, huh? Special. I would buy this if they sold this place as a house. Haha! Look up. That's some bright shit up there. There's portals that'll appear on the ground that look like that. And if you fall through the portal, you're going to fall through the ceiling, and the synergy will save your life from falling to death. Click the synergy before you die on your way down. Here, you'll see it pop up. It'll be something called Brace Yourself, and it'll save your life. If you fall through the portal. Alright, Beast Mode myself, and, well, yeah, Garland. Let's give her all the leeching we have. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sure.
You live to fight? We're what more?
Oh, don't worry. This is what we just did just now. Was a little slower than the normal leveling thing. You want to go straight to 50, like as fast as possible? You would have to do like a Skyreach run, like 2 Skyreach runs, 3 Skyreach runs. You're done. Maybe 4. You turned in the quest here, right? How close are you to 48 now? Did Beast Mode, did you get any leeching? Leeching set, give it to Garwin. Leeching. Leeching. Please. That's why we came here for her also. Yeah, that's good. That's a rarity. That's very rare. Trade Beast Mode, Garwin. When you open trade, it's easier to see because it's all in one menu. Just give her all the leeching you got. I give her a leeching staff. It's fucking useless, but I give it to her anyway. No. Well, can't do that. She needed the shield though, so thanks a lot for telling her. If you were only a champion 160 or higher, all of her dreams would have come true. Yeah, it is, especially with tanks.
Thank you. Alright guys, thank you for the run. I hate to get out, but going to be home in a little bit.
Have a wonderful day.
Anytime y'all want to run, just give me a holler.
Sweet. You got it. See you soon.
Alright.
Tell Garwin we said hi.
I sure will.
I'm heading over to Skyreach. Beast Mode. It'll be It'll be more experience. Sure, it'll be more experience with 2 people in a group. That's the maximum bonus if you're trying to force the level. Yeah. Yes, thank you so much, brother. Well, here's the thing. Listen, you eventually you're gonna need yourself, just a minor version of what they call like a farm character, and you'll have this farm character, or you'll actually just have the farm gear sitting in your inventory that you can just switch to, and you're gonna go to a place that we show you, and all you have to do is just pull these groups of zombies together and kill them. And they're all melee, and they all come to you with just a poke from a distance with anything. And it's the most experience you could possibly get by yourself in the game without being run through Skyreach. It's the most you can get. And that's how you're going to get your champion points up really fast. Because once you see how fast they go when they're lower, you're gonna get you're gonna get on it. You're gonna be like, holy shit, I'm really accomplishing something by doing this. It's gonna slow down later on though. The higher champion points you get, the more experience is required. But you don't get more per kill anything past champion 160. That's like the highest per kill. Enemies don't get higher than that level. That's the level that the enemies cap at. They move up the ladder with you, you know. Travel to me, 40. Yeah. You'll see. There's a way to do it. Couch did it. Couch played this game for years and was under, like, champion 200. When he came back in June, he was champion 200 something. Like 225 or 212 or something like that. Right now, he's in the 700s. That's because he wanted it, and he made it happen. And he discovered where the best experience grind was. And that's how I found out where it was from him. So this is like, I didn't make it up. It's handed down knowledge and stuff. Yeah. This is... Hey, the Undaunted event is coming back. Oh my god. Yay! The Undaunted event is coming back to ESO. The one that last year they broke it on accident, and they had to shut it off, and only a couple of the style pages got out for the Opal Essence style pages, and people were selling them for like 3 or 5 million each for one style page. I learned 3 of them. I could have sold them, and the guild would have had 10 million gold right now. Yes. Yes, ouch is exactly the right word. Exactly. Alright, buddy, you're not gonna attack anything. You're just gonna come with me. Why don't you put it on shortcut, and then you can just push up. Yeah. And then just keep it on shortcut, and then pop it, and it won't let you do it until it's ready. All right, ready? Wait, hold on 1 second. I choose. No, you can attack, but when I tell you. You ready? Here we go. Go. Watch out. Alright, this is where it is. Don't worry, come back to life. You still get experience when you're dead, by the way. don't attack the enemies on the right. You're gonna just run past them really quickly, kind of hug in the left. You'll see me do it. Follow me exactly. Right? If it can let you put that chest in the middle, put the chest in the middle. Alright. Do you have the TV on while they're watching? Oh shit, I could. Yo, you told me, you told me. I thought I heard her say she was leaving. Yeah. On the back. I was like, I miss her so much. That was really a simple task. In my mind, I was already going to I'm gonna get to watching. So I know. Have a good day at work, Miriam. Alright, follow me in. 40. Don't. Okay. Shit, why did these hold you? Oh, I didn't get you last time. Run out. Let me know the moment your loading screen is done. We gotta try to do it fast because, you know, the timer on the Sigic. man.
More guests. Welcome. The others have already started their meal.
You gotta run ahead of me. You won't be able to get ahead of me. But that's the mentality you have to have, so you stay with me. If I stop, you don't stop. And then I'll catch up to you. And then the enemies should always be attacking me. I'll do a different move now. So just light attack. It makes it much more likely to attack me. Stop. Yeah, the surface. Not quite full the surface. That was good. Alright, let's go. That boss is so waste of fucking time. Now you go and push that chest. Go. I'll stay here with them. And come over. Do it all at the same time. Still open. Simple as happening. Part of it has to do with one of the Beatles bit every. So there's an 80% chance for that one, that one counts for all of it. We definitely see more crits. Plus the numbers for the lower the price, not the original. That's the D&D nerd shit that is most maximum. That higher end nerd shit. That's like that nerd shit discovering magic is real nerd shit. Let's go to Fillory. Well, the game don't like you. Come on. I want to give it a loot. You know what? I'll just sell that loot for a merchant anyway. Try to get ahead of me. Keep going. Around this corner, I know you can make it. Come on, please. It's about to get real right now. Have fun. Do it. Oh, God. People pay 10K a month. Who the fuck pays that much money? And how come I'm not doing it? Where Harvey's. I should just wait outside that door and look tough. Right? One day. And just be like, for hire, 5K a run. Upfront payment. No, that doesn't matter. Alright. What level? Still the same? And half. Okay. You can come back.
More guests. Welcome. The others have already started their meal.
Yeah, always stay right. I used to go that. To the left, to the left. That's why I don't go. Everything I own. Oh wait, right there, that's as far as getting left. No. I just cast another destruction spell. Oh, destruction spell. I have another one, again. I just got another one. Yeah. You was the man, homie. Alright, don't pull these guys. Yeah, you get ultimate for each death from one of the skill lines, Fighter's Guild, I think. And that shit just fucking takes you right back to your ultimate. So later, when you run this place, you can just cast ultimate after ultimate after ultimate. Fucking amazing. I've had 3 at the same time of that ultimate. Up, literally all 3 storms throughout the same time. Really, I just don't like it now. Not good. Alright, follow me. Just for the achievement, that's all really personal. And the achievement gives you a lot of experience. Achievement gives you a lot of experience. Fucking ridiculous. Huh? Did you do your daily B? Well, I can't do a BG with you. I don't have any characters under max. $12 at night, Eastern, or 1 in the morning, Eastern, might be. Don't worry about that. Just go back in the catacomb. Yeah, you'll go on the same one as me. We were just in a different instance. That's all. Yeah, when there's a lot of players online, to prevent everybody from being slowed down too much, they split up into any number of instances. Yeah, they're like fragmented mega server. They all get their own dedicated strength, you know. It's a delegation.
More guests.
Oh, more guests. Stop being creepy, old man. Right? Yeah. Let's see. Where do you keep the Pop-Tarts, old man? Oh no. Chest. Alright, get the chest. No. Seriously. Yeah, yeah, I figured it's just to get it open while we're doing those mobs. How could you have a massacre? everything is dead already. Huh? Yeah, if you can click it while I pull that group, it might be worth it if we do all this stuff at once. Quickly. Here, let me put something in the microwave so it's done when I get done helping you. I'll be right back 1 second. Alright. Sorry for the delay. Alright, here we go.
Ah, more guests. Welcome. The others have already started their meal.
Right there around that corner. Gotta turn the corner though. That's how you want to set everything. You give an example of something. Ah, don't stack. That's a lot of them stacked up, man. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's a lot of them. You getting hit by all of them at you getting hit by all of them at once. Just now I had to use a stamina potion, or I was gonna die. Not a magic potion. Stamina potion. Oh, that chest. Alright, fuck it, we're not doing it. Fucks the whole thing up. Can't do it. I healed you through the fucking wall with that spell, bro. Through the wall. Oh, the guy in there. But what I do is I do a light attack on the enemy, and that shit actually goes through walls, man. I just tap and light attack over and over and over again, trying to save him. That's the only heal I have that I can help you. You're too fucking late. You're gonna need a lot of gear. You're gonna need your tank gear with the proper tank traits. And then you're gonna need DPS gear. And it could be the same weapons, but it's gonna have to be like, are you gonna be a magic based tank or a stamina based tank? That has to do with what direction you morph your class abilities. Are you gonna morph them into stamina, or are you gonna morph them into magic? Are you sure? Oh, you're using two-handed. Okay, right. You are a stamina tank. So I would make you 5 medium and 1 heavy and 1 light. And then I would... Hey, Saint, how you doing? And... No problem. Well... Yeah, don't worry about any broadcasting. I don't make videos for other people. It's just like a reality TV show thing. I barely even talk to people that are watching the stream. I'm a terrible host. However, if you already have gear that somebody made you, that was all like purple, and it was the 2 sets that you wanted, you would tell me that, and I would be like, okay, you're good. Let me know when I can help you. But yesterday when I spoke to you, it didn't sound like that's what you had going on. Okay. All right. Yeah, when you're at Champion 160, you haven't done that yet, right? Okay. Okay. The gear that drops in the world is never sought after before you reach Champion 160. The reason being is Champion 160 is the highest level gear in the game. Okay. Oh, okay. Yes, and that's why this crafted gear I'm giving you is going to help you much more than anything you're going to pick up. It has training on it. It's got 2 5 sets, a 2 set. You got all these bonuses. The fact that the jewelry is green, it's not even going to matter compared to all those bonuses. You should be able to cast more. Yeah. No, to make you level faster. It's all training trait. It's all purple. Different quality is higher percentage of experience gain. So if you have all training purple, it's way better than all training white. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I never plays well. Okay. Sure. Making a compromise for the game. Now you don't have to do that. Now you have the best of both worlds, and you'll see the difference. Put all that stuff on. Just throw away that other jewelry I made you. That's super success. If you're only going to do 2 attacks, and one of them is going to be your R2, and you don't worry about your magic, it's much harder. And when I say you're going to hit harder, the heals will hit harder too. They'll feel stronger. What 3 buttons is it? tell you one thing. The ability itself will rank up, but in order to rank up the soul skill line, you have to do the main storyline. The one where you go see the prophet. Champion 13. Congratulations, man. Yeah. Oh. Well. Okay. Sure. The way that it works is the quantity of materials you use will determine the percentage of the success rate. Yeah, exactly. And then, but if you are that crafter, you don't have to be like a master trait knowing crafter of it. You just have to have it leveled up to have the passives. You can reduce the quantity required to something relatively reasonable. So I wouldn't even worry about upgrading yourself until you raise those things. My suggestion is you go out of your way to deconstruct everything you can find. That's like blue or higher, or green or higher, and just sell the white stuff. You know what I'm saying? Right, excellent. So you, yeah. If no, I actually forgot, but yeah, you can go to my house and do it. It's the path to the right when you go in. You just go to the right and have the choice of forward, left, or right. And they go to the room that has all the tables. You can construct that, and it has a vendor you can sell to, and it has a bank where you can access your bank money.
Anything I can do?
I'll help you out any way that I can, and I'll try to explain everything to you as you go. There's so much there is to know, and I've been like living in the game for so long that it just feels like it's second nature to me, all the different stuff. So the best I could do is just anytime you have any question about anything in the game at all, you can ask me or send me a PSN message and ask me the question, and I'll answer it the best I can. Be careful of people trying to take things from you in the game, because it does actually happen. Like they'll try to like trick you into getting gold from you and stuff like that, or they'll take items from you. They'll try to buy things for less money than it's worth, and you don't really know. Yeah, just be wary and be careful. In this guild, nobody's allowed to be mean to anybody for any reason. So here it's safe to ask a question, And if you ever have a problem with anybody, just let me know. It's been very quiet lately, and everybody's been very good, so we're on a golden streak with that. Boy, I gotta make you a shit ton of gear right now. That won't be a problem. That won't. Not the repair thing, but yeah, the game gets a little expensive. The biggest expense at the end of the game is the potions. Having to have potions that were created and the materials required to create them. I'm gonna be honest, I don't use them either. I could send you a picture right now of a whole shitload of them. I don't use them either. Alright, so, just to inform you what I'm doing here, 40. Since you're not Champion 160, you don't need that double set that I was talking about, those two sets. You just need the same thing you had, which is the 5 medium, the 2 heavy. And the same sets where you can kick the shit out of shit. Because you gotta get to 160 before you can start using tank gear. It's not gonna make a lot of sense lower than that. No. You're gonna put on the 2 rings, make sure you put them on, put on the necklace of the moon, and then when you put the weapons on, you're going to have a full 5 set. Now, what that set does is, it gives you bonuses to being a magic character and bonuses to being a stamina character on all 4 of the bonuses, the 2, the 3, the 4, and the 5. And the number is extraordinarily high on the 5. But here's the only downside is, it makes your abilities cost 5% more. Now, when you told me your build is only R2 and the other button, I figured you were telling me that because you didn't need recovery.
Selling, buying, trading.
Right, okay. So I made you something different now, where it's pure power. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have recovery. I didn't give you recovery stuff. I gave you raw fucking power. You got Julianos, which is crit and power, spell power, in max magic and shit, and then you got the other one, New Moon, which is fucking raw power. And you also have 2 Magnus, which is even more power. So now when you hit enemies, you're going to hit them really fucking hard. But you're also going to get an insanely high boost to your experience per kill, because each gear has that exact trait and is of that exact quality. You gotta take everything. Yeah, just take everything and deconstruct the Seducer rings and amulet. But first, before you deconstruct anything, put on everything. Here's what I suggest. Empty the mailbox. No, well, you don't have to do that, because when you put on the new gear, it just removes the old one. You don't have to take the old one off first. You know? But I see what you're saying. If you have an empty spot, you'll know something has to go there. I understand. Do it that way. That'll make it easier for you to see which pieces you need to put on. So get rid of your weapons, get rid of your helmet, your chest, your gloves, your belt. Only the one you're wearing, that piece of crap that is like level 17 you're talking about, or whatever. Not my stuff. Be careful. Yeah. Well. Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about the numbers on the stuff per se. Yeah, the one thing the game lacks is it doesn't calculate for sets. So when it gives you advice on gear when you're looking at the stuff, something might tell you it's all wrong for you. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you can get tricked by the gear too when you look at the red numbers and green numbers. Sometimes red numbers doesn't mean it's worse for you. It just means those particular traits are higher on the other piece. That's all it means, but it doesn't mean that it's not better to have the set being met, the requirement quantity of the set. Alright, so I want to make sure you get all that on, and then I want to hear your reaction when you smack an enemy in the fucking head. Alright? Alright, let me go ahead and start making his gear. Congratulations, man, on reaching champion level. You're gonna have points now that you're gonna distribute. Did you notice that? What do you mean? I already sent it all to you. No, listen. No, I'm not gonna do that. You're good for a little bit. That'll take you to the champion just like him, and then I'll make you champion 10. Champion 10 will be if you're not champion yet, ever, then champion 10 will be the first thing you'll get to. Like, he's 13 right now. Because we were doing Sky Reach or something. Alright, let me see. It goes up quick in the very beginning. Oh yeah, if mail is... Yeah, okay, if you got all your mail, you got all your mail. Sometimes mail breaks and you gotta travel zones. No, in real life. In real life, bro. What the fuck? In Brooklyn. If it's not my shit, yeah, you can do that if you want, but you could just deconstruct it. Why don't you just take my stuff out of the mail and just from top to bottom put on the first weapon, put on the second weapon, put on the helmet, put on the chest, and just work your way from up to down. It's easy. Yeah, you visit my primary residence. You would go into the guild roster, into social, into guilds, into Worst Nightmare, go into the roster and find my name, Worst Nightmare. It'll be alphabetical. And then just click my name and say travel to primary residence in order to go deconstruct stuff relatively quick. you're kind of looking out just a little bit. Hey, I got a present for you, Saint. It's in the mail.
Idode Okorita.
My house is strange. Now we can.
Hade Okorita.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't fucking research the shit that I made you. Listen to me. Before you do any of that, you need to take my shit and put it on your character so you don't have access to deconstruct it. You don't have access to research it. It's safe on your character. And you can also lock it, but just put it on first and then you can lock it after. So like I said, start from the top, work your way down, empty everything out of the mailbox into your inventory. Take all items, delete the mail. Take all items, delete the mail.
Kedeko Magdarita.
Right. And the other bar, the other weapon, says offhand. You can put the lightning staff there if you want.
Denara Makomata. Denara Denima Rekuta.
What were the two sets I made you last time? The McColden, right? You want to do that again, the McColden thing? How do you like the Macaulay Culkin? Oh, yeah. So now, so sure. Yeah, much easier when you're in the chat channel, you know what I'm saying? Because it's so hard to keep trying to respond to your inquiries in intervals and shit. Yeah, it's. But when you have two weapons, you press the left on the 4-directional pad, and an entirely different set of 6 abilities pop up. And you can have a different ultimate and 5 different abilities if you want. And that's why you want 2 bars, because it's a part of the game to be able to switch back and forth. On the back bar, you usually have your buffs and your longer damage over times and area of effect damage over times. On the front bar, you usually have things that bolster your abilities if they're just sitting there on the bar, and some things that you're able to do like light attack and spam back and forth or whatever, depending on the class that you are. That's like the general standard format of just doing really good damage in the game, is following that golden rule. Everything that exists is just a carbon copy of that to more or less of it, or a degree, but I think it's the same way in every MMO, really. You buff, you damage over time, you do big damage. Like, that in a row is the thing. Yeah, it's pretty much the same. The only thing is it's all a different name. Like, all the shit's gonna have a different... You know what I mean? It's Elder Scrolls. They did a good job with that. Nice. You're gonna like the Dark Brotherhood. Have you met the Dark Brotherhood? Listen, if you like killing people, right away in the very beginning, you get, without any work at all, you get this thing called Blade of Woe, which is... Yeah, that's it. That's them. But listen to what this thing allows you to do. You can sneak up to a humanoid character from behind and kill them one hit, and it does like an animated kill move. One of many different animated kill moves that's brutal as fuck, and it's mad bloody, and I think you'd like the shit out of it. No, you can. Wait. No, you can do it. It works fine. You'll see. They work at different distances. You know what I'm saying? In other words, the feeding is that you'll see when you do it. It doesn't interfere. I'm a vampire and I do it too. They figured out how to fix that. That must be an old problem, because it's been... Maybe, but trust me when I tell you, it's worth getting Blade of Woe, and it won't interfere with what you're doing. It's just a really cool thing to do in the game. If you've never seen it, you're gonna flip out. It looks like you're playing a different game, like Assassin's Creed or some shit. I'm trying to find you an interesting set to use. You better believe it. I'm trying, man. I'm trying to find you some shit right now. I want something that you can see, you know? Something that's like obvious. What are you, a Dragon Knight? You want something that makes you breathe fire? So you'll just randomly breathe fire also, besides your breathing fire? Ashen Grip? Yeah, just so you have something else happening on the screen. Or you want to just go for pure power? Nah, use this. Fuck that. This is good. It's 1,000 damage to all the enemies in front of you, and it'll happen every it could happen every 4 seconds. Just make sure you weave in your light attack and you get it to happen often. Yeah. It's heavy. No, don't improve anything. Listen to me. Don't touch my fucking gear, alright? Just put it on. Stop it. No, it doesn't matter. You can't do that. You can't turn it legendary at that level. It's a waste of money. Right. So what exactly do you want to do? You forgot to put the helmet on. You need to exit out of that menu, go back into the character sheet, into the inventory, and put the helmet on. You wouldn't be seeing it in that menu if you had it on your character. It can't be on and be improved. It's not possible. Okay, that's possible. Sometimes, yes, right. Listen to me. Sometimes in your inventory, it'll fucking swap what item is what, and the game won't tell you the truth. You want to fix that? I'll tell you how to do it right now. No. You can just reload the UI. Press the options button, then press square. Go to type as if you're typing to somebody, and then just press that / on the bottom right. And then type RELOADUI, reload UI, all one word. Okay. Look, it's a lot to learn, but if you gotta learn anything right now, you gotta learn how to put that gear on. And if you can deconstruct something, listen, yeah, but you don't know anymore. You don't know anymore if you have it on, because it's telling you that it can upgrade it. Therefore, there's something wrong. I recommend you reload the game. You want to reload UI, reload the game. I'll type it into the guild chat so you can see. Just type that without the dots. Type that into the chat without the dots. Doesn't matter. Yeah, you could do that. Yeah. And it'll reload your screen, and it should fix that. And then you can see whether you're really wearing the right helmet or not. You should not have two of the same helmet that I crafted you, because I did not make you two. So you don't want to do Ashen Grip. Well, you have to type reload UI. Yeah, no spaces. So what was that? A no on Ashen Grip? I already made the jewelry. You gotta tell me now. See if you like it. Yeah. 2 5s and a 2. Yeah. Everyone has, like, some issue with putting on different sets of gear. Well, then go into your inventory and put on the helmet that it's telling you it can deconstruct. Like, in your helmet section of your inventory. Send me a picture. No. I'm at that thing right now. It doesn't allow you to upgrade things that you're wearing on your character. Oh, wait. Hold on one second. You have the helmet equipped. You have all the rest of the gear equipped, right? Here, do this instead. Alright, good. Excellent. That's it. You're done. Get rid of everything else. Lock your gear. Start with the main hand weapon, press triangle, and then say lock. Then go to your offhand weapon, press triangle, say lock. Or offhand, your backup, sorry. Your main hand backup. So just lock everything all the way down the list. Lock it all. Lock. That's what he didn't do. Okay. Exactly what it sounds like. Yeah, no, it's healing received. It's one of the named increase percentage things in the game. 4% healing received, 10% healing received, whatever the fuck the different ones are. 4, 8, 12, I don't know what they are. It's going to take a while to settle in, but you're going to use everything. You have 2 weapons for a reason, so now you got what you wanted, and you have a surprise extra thing. You'll learn to use it. You know what I'm saying? When you put points into the passives, into the destruction skill tree line, the staff is going to become this very nice area of effect damage over time. The heavy attack is going to be a wonderful final thing to do after laying down other damage over time. You can put down like 2 damage over time and then do heavy attack, and you just melt all the fucking enemies. It's amazing. But just There's no caps. There's just the limitations of all the boosts. No, in this game, the highest item level is 160. Except for two-handed. Two-handed are stronger than the other weapons. That's not what boosts your damage. What boosts your damage is the combination of sets you're using and the combination of skills you're using. Stack. All the stacked stuff. Alright, let me see. No. You can cure it though. Alright.